My mom had this ironclad rule about dressing appropriately for every occasion. No sneakers at weddings, no tank tops for dinner parties, and absolutely no themed clothing unless explicitly requested. She'd spend hours coordinating my outfits for school pictures, making sure colors complemented my undertones. When I turned 16, I got cast as the lead in our school play, my first real starring role. Mom was thrilled until she learned it was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'd be playing Frankenfurter. Absolutely not, she said, crossing her arms. That costume is inappropriate. I won't have my daughter prancing around in lingerie. It's a costume, Mom. It's acting, I argued. Find another role or another play, she insisted. I was devastated, but agreed to ask the director for a different part. Ms. Jenkins refused. You're perfect for Frank. The show opens in 3 weeks. I can't recast now. That night at dinner, Mom announced she'd spoken with Ms. Jenkins herself. I explained our family values. She'll be casting someone else. I pushed away my plate. You had no right. This was important to me. When you're 18, you can make these decisions. Until then, I decide what's appropriate. That's when my campaign began. The next morning, I came downstairs in my school uniform. Technically, I'd hemmed the skirt 8 inches shorter, unbuttoned my shirt to show my camisole, added fishnet stockings, and completed the look with heavy black eyeliner. Mom nearly choked on her coffee. What do you think you're doing? Wearing my school-appropriate uniform, I replied sweetly. It follows every technical requirement in the handbook. She made me change, of course, but I was just getting started. For Sunday dinner with my conservative grandparents, I appeared in a floor-length prairie dress with a bonnet. Is this modest enough, Mother? I asked, batting my eyelashes. I wouldn't want to tempt anyone with my sinful shoulders. My grandfather snorted into his napkin. Mom's face turned scarlet. For my cousin's ballet recital, I wore a suit and tie. Professional attire for a professional event, I explained when Mom demanded to know what I was thinking. The real showdown came when Dad's boss invited us to dinner. Mom spent days stressing about making the right impression. She bought me a new dress. Modest, tasteful, boring. I nodded agreeably, then showed up to leave wearing a full-body dinosaur costume. What is that? Mom screeched. My dinner outfit. That is not appropriate for a business dinner. I pulled out my phone. Actually, I researched Mr. Peterson. His daughter's wedding was dinosaur-themed. He collects fossils. His Instagram is full of museum visits. This is perfectly tailored to our audience. Mom looked ready to explode. Take it. Office now. Fine. I unzipped a costume to reveal hospital scrubs underneath. Those are pajamas. Actually, they're professional medical attire. Mr. Peterson started his career as a hospital administrator. I'm showing respect for his professional background. Dad, who'd been watching silently, finally burst out laughing. She's got you there, honey. Mom wasn't amused. We're leaving in 5 minutes. Wear the dress I bought or stay home. I went upstairs but came down in the dress, plus a massive sombrero, swim goggles, and snow boots. Mom lost it completely. Why are you doing this? Because you took away something that mattered to me over your obsession with appropriate clothing. You didn't even come see what the costume looked like. You just decided. You never asked why I wanted the role or what it meant to me. The room went silent. Even Dad looked uncomfortable. It wasn't about wearing lingerie on stage, I continued, my voice breaking. It was about the character. Someone who's unapologetically themselves in a world that calls them inappropriate. That meant something to me. Mom stared at me like she was seeing me for the first time. We missed dinner with Dad's boss that night. Instead, Mom and I really talked for hours. She admitted she was terrified of me growing up too fast, of people judging me, of me making mistakes she couldn't protect me from. The next day, she called Ms. Jenkins. I got the role back, with Mom helping design a costume that kept the character's essence while being slightly more covered. Sometimes the most appropriate response is simply showing up for someone you love.